Hey, it's Katina. I want to talk about toxic family dynamics, childhood wounding, mother wounds, father wounds, as you hear people say. Um, there are a lot of childhood woundings and behaviors we have that came from childhood that we take on ourselves. We think it came from our beliefs and feelings. And one of the main things I want to speak on is siblings. If you're raised in a family and the dynamic is a bit toxic, and when I say toxic, dysfunctional, words you're used to hearing, dysfunctional, it could be some type of alcoholism, it could be drug use, it could be nothing. There are some people are just stubborn, self-centered, and some people, when they have their children, if they're not self-absorbed and not completely, they don't have a good, healthy sense of self, their children are more like property to them. And when I say that, I mean the children are looked at as, I invest in you to make me happy. Your presence and your existence shows that I'm a good mother, I'm a good father. I have someone who loves me. I have someone that have control over to a certain degree, so they don't see you as a complete individual. And when this happens and multiple children are born in that dynamic, you can have 2-3 kids. It doesn't always, this doesn't have to be specific at all. But many times, if you're raised in a toxic family dynamic and the parent is self-absorbed and everything's pretty much about them, but they kind of cater to you or cater to your behaviors, but never teach you how to act in an appropriate way. Like, you can have behavior issues growing up and your parents doted on you, or they got upset with you, but they tried to make things right with you. They never really said, well, what you did was wrong, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't go out there hitting people's children. And they may ask, why'd you hit them? Don't do that, or don't get in trouble, or they'll talk about the other child instead of teaching you how you should be. So many of these children growing up don't get pointed out what they did wrong growing up. So they can grow up with a sense of self-absorbedness too. They think the world revolves around them. And a lot of that comes from the rearing, where they're not made to engage in the world on a bigger scale, where they have to think about other people's feelings and what matters, because their parents or their caregivers give in to them. Their wants, their needs, get them out of trouble. Move on. Don't get into what you did, why you did it, you gotta change. They just move on. So these people are not used to problem solving or even addressing themselves as a problem. And if they do, and they don't want to deal with it, they don't have to, because the people around them are going to cater to their behavior. And unfortunately, sometimes siblings raised in this type of environment are treated separately. Like, you'll have a relationship with your mother, your sibling will have a relationship with your mother or whoever the caregiver is, but you'll have separate relationships. Like, your brother will know mom one way, your sister will know mom one way, your other sibling will know mom one way, but they don't really pull y'all to be together as a team. They don't make you strong as a team. They make you strong enough to follow their lead, what they want. So, and they will split the kids. You're the good one, you're the bad one. You're the difficult one, you're the helpful one. You're the not smart one, they label the children. And they talk about the children to each other, to the other children. So it's like having a person, if teenager, just using that for an example, they'll gossip with you about your sibling. You'll know things that your sibling don't know. You won't have a unified union. Mom's relationship with Ann, that's mom's relationship with Tom, that's mom's relationship with Gina, but Gina, Tom, and Ann don't get along. They argue. They don't want to see each other. They don't want to go back to the house together. They think they hate each other. But a lot of it is because the parents put the children in positions to compete with their sibling. And you can't tell it. But you will know, because you will have the identification as the good one, the bad one, the different one, the silly one, the dumb one, the slow one, the quick one, whatever. You will have labels, and there will be differences in you that will be highlighted. But unification, never. You're never going to hear them say things like, y'all are siblings and I need y'all to take care of each other because I may not be here one day or I may not be able to get to you. They don't, they'll say that to a certain extent, maybe sometimes. But in reality, if anything goes down, they're going to be the one to save the day or get in the middle or never really let you grow enough independently outside of their thoughts, what they think, what they feel, what they want. When you think about what you want, you think about what they like. When you think about what you should do, you think about what would they do. So there's more to this. But when it comes to toxic family dynamics or dysfunctional family dynamics, when it comes to siblings, if you and your siblings think y'all hate each other because she said this or she did that, really think about it. What did she do to you that you really have proof enough that you hate her? Because the people that will put that on you, that your siblings are a problem and don't try to make y'all get along, they have people they're close to that's there for them. They go out to certain parties and gatherings with their people, but you all don't do that. You don't hang out with your sibling. You don't go to parties with your sibling. You might see them at places at the same time because you're related to the same family, but you're not put together as a team, as a unit, as a unified, group. You're just not. So it's like growing up with strangers. You've seen them in the house. They were there, but they wasn't close to you. They didn't have an affinity or protection for you or saw you as someone equal to them, that it's always some type of competition dynamic. Something's wrong with somebody. It's a problem. You did this, you did that. It's always that. And a lot of times people in dysfunctional, toxic families will bring up things that happened when you were little, which is a whole nother video. Don't want to make this long, but I just wanted you to think about it. If you're in a situation where you think you hate your sibling, do you? What do you really hate about them that they did to you? Did your family ever really try to make y'all get along? Do your family like any of y'all to truly get along and to care about each other? Or you're in that environment where it's kind of walking on eggshells, not sure who's going to do what, not feeling sure of yourself, someone's getting mad leaving. It's just something, because you always have the child that just walks away from the whole family. And one always says, if there's a lot of kids, more than one stay. But someone stays up under the parents, trying to please them, trying to help out, being the good one, even though they never really followed the rules. They were kind of coddled in their bad behavior, but they're there. And that's not healthy. They're not taught to be independent and to care about their siblings. They're taught to be there for their parents. So I just wanted to put that out there. If you think you don't like your sibling, think about it. Is it the way you were raised? Is it the way your family see the family dynamics, that y'all should or shouldn't be close? Did you even know how to be close to them? Do you see them outside of what you were taught or what you heard growing up? How much do you really know? How much do you really care? How much do you really understand of what they went through in the same household with the same parents as you? So I just thought I'd put that out there, something to think about as I talk about toxic family dynamics. And do you really not like your sibling, or did your family teach you that you don't like your sibling? Okay, that's it for today. Thank you guys. Check me out again. Bye.